Hey guys, William Murfitt here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to give a brief update as to what went wrong when I started putting my cylinder head back together. I kind of briefly explained it in part 2 of the head gasket rebuild, but I had a couple of comments and thought I'd just delve in and show you exactly what I mean. So, let's get into it.
I know you don't love me like you say you do.
So first of all, I just want to give a massive thank you for the comment and a shout out to my good friend over in Texas, Randy. Now Randy, if you don't know, has got his own YouTube channel called Lone Star Mini. So if you haven't already, please go over and check out his channel. He's doing a lot of work. He has quite a few nice little minis, and he's got another one on the way as well. And yeah, he basically asked what's happening, or what do I mean. So I thought, what better way to put a video together to show him exactly what I meant and exactly what happened. So first of all, this is the back of a mini engine. It's an A series engine. There are two types of engine. There's the A series and the A plus. Now I'll be honest, I'm not really sure what the differences are, other than the A's were an earlier and the A plus were a later one. I think it's something to do with the compression in the engine, but I'm not sure. Please don't hold me to that. So on the back of the engine, you have your differential down the bottom, your fuel pump, the back of the block, the exhaust manifold, inlet manifold here, or the headers. If you're American, go up here, and then you've got your rocker cover. So take the rocker cover off, and I can expose my rocker shaft, and this is what you'll be seeing from the windscreen of the car effectively. So each of these are rockers, and they hold on push rods. So if I take off this push rod cover, which is what I was referring to in the previous video, so I can remove these, I can remove both sides, and you can see the 4 push rods, and then there's a brake, and then there's another one. You can see the other 4. See if I can undo that. So on, I believe, the 1275 engines and the Metro engines, this wasn't an option. You didn't have this unit, which it's not an issue, but for the issue that I had, it probably would have become quite a serious problem. So let's just get this bolt out, give it a bit of a tap with a tapping stick. Okay. Right, so in here you can see your 8 push rods, starting number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they indicate your 4 valves, your exhaust, your inlet, your exhaust, your inlet, and your exhaust. And basically, on the bottom of these you have a cup. Now, I can't take the cup out because that would involve taking the rocker shafts off, unbutton the cylinder head, which I really haven't got time to do at the moment. But if I bring the camera closer, what you can hopefully see is inside here at the bottom, like a raised section. Now that is a cup about this big, and that is called a follower. So in the bottom of the engine you have a camshaft, and then they have 8 different lobes on that camshaft, which indicates the 8 valves. You've got obviously exhaust and inlet on each of the cylinders. 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. Now when the highest point of that lobe hits the bottom of the follower lifts up, and then it pushes the push rod up, which then pushes the back of the rocker up, which then pushes the front of the rocker down, compressing that valve, opening this one here in particular, the exhaust port. This one would open the inlet port, and then that works like that. So when I remove the cylinder head and I remove the rocker shaft and the rocker assembly, which is all of this section here, I removed the push rods as well because I was going to remove the cylinder head. It actually brought these followers with it, one of them. Now the follower got stuck behind these 2 push rods. How it got there, I do not know, but luckily I managed to get access to it, pull it out, put it back down, and it was okay, all sorted. It was a bit of a faff to do, but thankfully I managed to get it all sorted, and yeah, that was a good job. Now on a Metro and a 1275 engines, this bit here is completely sealed off with the casting. Now I don't know if that means that you've got this bit bored out and the followers can't physically come out, or whether that means you know, I could have the same issue and I'd never be able to get it to it unless I took the engine apart and tried to get it for the top or the bottom. I'm not sure what the outcome would have been, but that's what happened, and I'm glad that it's been finally sorted. Okay, so how did I fix this fault then? Well, thankfully it was on the very end shaft, so the very end follower came out. What I managed to do was release the split pin from the end of the rocker assembly. I then took off the washer and the spring and slid the very end rocker off the shaft. I could then pull the push rod all the way out, take the follower and put it back into its locating hole, put the push rod back into the hole and locate it onto the follower, push the rocker back onto the shaft, the spring and washer, and refit a new split pin. And yeah, and that managed to fix that. So just a quick video today just to show and highlight what went wrong and how I rectified it, and just try and give you a bit more of an insight into what's at the back of that engine, and hopefully that's been helpful for you. So if you ever get in this position and you get stuck, please drop me a message and I'm more than happy to try and guide you through the repair. I guess that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the content, please hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, and if you can, subscribe to the channel. And while you're there, please go and check out Randy's channel at Lone Star Mini. He's a Texas guy. His video quality is great, and yeah, he's building his Mini back up, as well as getting a few other Minis on the road as well. And if you're in the Texas area, hit Randy up, because I'm sure he would love to meet other like-minded enthusiasts. So yeah, that's it from me, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.